Hey friends, what's up? Redneck Gaming here, and welcome back to another episode of Pure Farming 2018. So we are still working on this field that we were working in last episode, which, if you don't remember what happened in last episode, I don't blame you, because it has been a while, and I apologize for that. As I talked about in the, what's it called? In the free farming kind of video, I guess, where I explained what the free farming is in this game. Just got a little sidetracked. Ran out of time to do more videos of, or more videos than just the farming simulator video a day. Basically, I ran out of time to do the two videos a day, and I apologize for that. But we should be back doing it, and it says we can irrigate the field now, but I'm a completionist, so we're going to complete it. That's a lie, but my OCD is kind of bugging me today, so I feel like we're going to plan it. Plus, it's going to be worth it in the end to plant the whole field when we get our grain off of it. So, basically, to recap last episode, we started... What did we do? Really, all I can remember from last episode, honestly, is we started plowing this field. I went ahead and finished that, obviously, and started seeding it, and now we're finishing seeding it, which is very awesome. And for those of you who didn't catch the my video on what the free farming mode in this game is, they've updated the game a lot since the last time I played it, which is kind of scary. Not scary, but kind of sad that I wasn't up to date, because I love this game. This game is really fun. It's just really fun. Like, put it simply, it's very fun. It's always good seeing these new farm simulation games come up and, you know, show what they have to offer. And this game, by far, is one of the best. Could definitely be a competitor with Giants. I honestly think so. It just has to get traction, really. It had a lot of traction when it first came out, but unfortunately, it seems to be dying out, which is unfortunate because it is really a good game, and they are updating it, which is really awesome, and they are actually listening to the community. Like one of the updates, the community didn't really like the tablet that was always, you know, in the cab with you. So they removed that. Personally, I thought it was a cool touch, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, the company always wants to please the majority of their audience, and the majority didn't like the tablet in the cab, so they went ahead and removed it, which is really awesome to see. Ooh, you know what? I don't want to use this. Wait, do we have the other tractor? Do we have the tractor I'm thinking of? We don't. Dang it. Well, that's okay, because we're actually not going to irrigate right now, because also, if you saw my free farming explanation, I'm just going to call it the free farming video. We found out that there is some free equipment we can get, and I did check, and we can actually get them for free in here. So we're going to get this Mitsubishi L200 Monster, which is very awesome. And as you see now, it's $42,000. And I didn't check this, but we should be able to buy a tractor, a big tractor. We required level 5. So as soon as we're level 5, we can get this for free. What level are we now? Current level 0. Great. We're off to a great start. But anyways, look at this thing. This thing legitimately is a monster. It's a off-road Mitsubishi, really. And it really is fun to drive. I got it up to just about 90 miles an hour on the pavement, and like I said, it's just so fun to drive. Look how quick this thing is. Now let's pull this up so we can see exactly how fast we're going. We're going 65 on the dirt, 70 on the dirt. Wow, it's actually really fast. Oop, a little bit of stutter. Oh, you know what? I didn't update my graphics card. That's probably what it is, honestly. Because I know this game runs perfectly for me, normally, but I have also been doing a lot of work on the PC today. So, not work on the PC, but like, editing and stuff. Anyways, this is a really cool little truck. Really like driving this thing around. Even after the free farming video, I was driving this thing around, just messing with it. Really fun to drive. Alright, so let's focus on what we have to do, because we do have to get our crops taken care of. We gotta irrigate the field. I believe we just use this. I mean, I assume so, right? Let's actually check our email, right? Yeah, that's right. Excellent. Blah 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 blah. Relying on rainwater isn't a bad idea. You can use the time normally dedicated to irrigation fields for other tasks. But obviously it wants us to irrigate it real quick. I think it just wants us to irrigate the field, so I assume we just use this. Not the best hookup job, but you know, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and do we need fuel? I think we need fuel. We do need fuel. We only have 6 gallons left. We do have 320 gallons of, I assume, water, since we are just irrigating. Where's the fuel? That's the pressure washer to clean your stuff. Alright, so we don't actually have fuel on the farm. We have to go to the fuel station, or the gas station, I should say, and get fuel. We're going to try and do this with 6 gallons of fuel in the tractor. It's going to be a bad idea. It's going to be a really bad idea. Well, we'll see what happens when you run out of fuel in this game, I assume. Let's turn all this stuff back off. Alright, so I believe it's just press F to start this, right? Yeah. It's not really showing. Is this the right fuel? This is the right field, right? I hope so. Oh, this is pesticide. Crap. That makes a lot more sense now. Well, how do we get rid of it? Excellent job, but remember, irrigation is critical. You know how to invest. Use a cistern. You already know how to have it fill it. So I'll focus on field work. Okay, so we are using the ready piece of machinery. Equipment is the right term too. We just have to fill it up with water instead. Alright, so I couldn't find a quick way, so I just kind of turned the sprayer on and let it go. Probably not a good idea, but it's what I did. Oh, can you... what? Oh, we do have another cistern at the store, don't we? Where's the store at? It's down here, isn't it? Thought so. Let me see here. You know, I really shouldn't stay away from this game so long, because I just derp way too much. Turns out my cistern is still over there at the job. That's what we did last episode. We helped out our neighbor, and we bought the fertilizer, the water tanker, the cistern, for doing that. That's right. See, it's all coming back to me now, and I can kind of see it through the bushes right there, or trees right there, I should say. Wow, this is what happens when you leave a game too long. Let's do some in-cab driving. We're down to 4 gallons of fuel. This will be an interesting one. I'm sure of it. We got the Simpa water sprayer basically all hooked up finally. Took us forever, right? We will fill it up with water from our tank. Then we will hopefully make it to the field if we have enough fuel. So if you're wondering where the fuel cistern is on this, or in this game, on the Montana map, it is pretty much just to the, I guess, let's see, behind us is north, so east of the farm. Yeah, it's never eat, sorry. Yeah. So yeah, it's like east, southeast of the farm, right back here. Pretty easy navigation. You can always look at the map too by just pressing M, and then you can navigate the map like that. But here we are. There we go. That took way longer than it should have. Jesus. Again, that's why I shouldn't leave the games for as long as I do sometimes. All right, let's go to the field. All right, so basically we're just going to press F once we get in here, and F. Oh, geez, that's small. That's okay. This is going to be a while. Oh, there we go. There's the sweet spot. Okay, so it's basically 2 furrows of where you want to be is where your tires of your tractor should be at. Let's see if that's right. Camera is a little wonky in this game, I will have to admit. Let's go right about here. So this is putting, okay, this is putting 1 furrow in between, except for right there. Which actually looks like it works. So basically a furrow width from where you last sprayed should be where your tires are, with this tractor at least. This tractor and trailer. We just got a beeper for running low on fuel. That's great. That's always what you want to hear. Alright, so I'm going to attempt to make these lines a little straighter so it's easier for me to keep straight lines. And basically how I'm going to do that is just go right along the edge here. Oh, I lost my cruise control. And just let it spray. Probably wasted a little bit there, but that's okay. And we are definitely overlapping here and in turn wasting some water, but it's for a good cause because it'll make us more efficient in the long run. And we'll do the same thing over here. There we go. Perfect. I mean, not perfect because I know it juts out a little more than it should, but they're at least a lot straighter than they were. We're down to 3 gallons of fuel. It's gonna be a close one. I'm determined though. I am determined to play this or do this with the fuel that we have. If that means not completing it 100% in our books, just when the game says we're good, then that'll mean we did it. So it's saying our next task will be haul 17,637 pounds of wheat to the granary. I'm assuming that's what we're going to be pulling off of this field. So I'm interested to see if we were to stop irrigating when the game says we're good, would we still get the same yield? And to go along with that, if we go beyond that and fertilize to what is 100% in our eyes, will we get more yield? We'll have to see. And when I say 100% in our eyes, I mean like, obviously you can see where it is irrigated because it's darker, and the light brown is where it's not. So if we go in and patch those areas, will it give us more yield? Or will it still just count as a, will it still just give us 17,637 pounds of wheat? Curious and curious. Or will we get at least that, and will we have more to put into storage? Lots of questions that I suddenly questioned. Oh, we're out of water. Oh, that's not good. This could be bad. This could be Very, very bad. Let's bring up our UI. 3 gallons still. Let's do this. We can do this. We can do this with 3 gallons of fuel. Whether or not we make it to the gas station, that's another question. Luckily, I know where the water tank is now, so I can take the quickest way. That's probably going to save us a lot. Should be filling. Sounds like we are. Yep. Perfect. Alright, now let's get back to the field as quickly as possible. Alright, back in the field with 2 gallons of fuel left. Whew. The dream. 2 gallons of fuel and a dream. To finish this field in 2 gallons of fuel. I think we can, because the fuel does last quite a bit in this game. Let's touch it up. I'm going to touch it up, and then we'll probably end the video. We'll make it. We'll see if we can make it to the gas station after. Oh, so the wheat is in our silos, is if I'm correct. 'Cause that's what it looks like that waypoint is at. Okay, so the game, or the mission that we are on technically, is 100% complete. But if you look over there, on the right side of the screen, kind of middle right side, you see our field number 1 stats. And it says irrigation is 97% instead of 100%. So obviously this is going to give us more yield in the long run by doing this, because we're obviously putting more irrigation onto the field. Pretty awesome. Let's just hope they didn't take into, or let's hope they didn't simulate over irrigation. 99%. Now where is the last probably 0.5% that we have not hit? There's a little spot here. Along the edges it is a little rough, isn't it? Still on 2 gallons of fuel. Come on, we can get this. We can get this, and we can hopefully still make it to the fuel station. Okay, so I'm going to assume it's the edge here. Yeah, I see a little green spot up here. So if you notice on our mini-map, this field had little green rows on it when we started. Now they're gone, because it's all irrigated. Which is pretty cool. What? Still not 100%. I thought that was going to take care of it, honestly. I guess we have 2 little spots here. Other than these 2, I don't see any more. Especially looking on the minimap, there's no green. We'll find out. Yeah, there's no green spots on the field in the minimap. There's a little tiny dry spot right here. And right here. Don't think it's at 100% though. Nope, still not 100%. We will get this field to 100%. Maybe not though. Because driving around the edges, these look pretty fun. And we just went down that whole edge. Okay, well, that's going to be good. Let's see if we can make it to the gas station. Alright, we made it to the main road with 1 gallon of fuel now. Ooh, the fuel station is right up here. The gas station is right up here. We can do this. Come on. We are there. Aye. We made it to the gas station. Cost us $800 to fill up the tractor, which is kind of insane. Not really, actually. Now that once I gave it some thought, it really isn't that bad. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this episode. I'm way past my bedtime. It is 2 in the morning right now, and I'm normally in bed around 1:30. So, actually, recently I've been in bed around 1. So I've been doing good, except for today. But so, anyways, I hope you all have enjoyed this video. If you all did enjoy, please like, dislike, comment, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you are already subscribed, click the bell icon so you're notified when I upload and or stream. And let me know if you guys want to see some more of this, because I really enjoy this game, and I want to know if you guys enjoy watching it. And until next time, I messed that up. Definitely, oh my god. Definitely time for bed. Anyways, until next time, I'm the Gamer. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.